So here we are again with another video, another week, another video. So what I need to do for the start of this year is get the 370Z ready for JDM in the Valley Invitational. As you can see, the headlights are out. So we need to fix the headlights. I need to fix the wrap on the front bumper and also fix up the wing and make it a bit more smooth and stuff like that and make it a nice finish. Probably send this off to a workshop and get them to smoothen out the legs and also paint the underside black, and I'll just wrap on the top bit because it's really hard to wrap like the underside and get that like a good finish. Pretty much. Oh, also I need to buy a new set of carbon mirror covers. So big shout out to Street Flow for the invite, and yeah, it's gonna be a great show. And also for that, I'll probably drop the car, probably try slam the car and see how that goes. It's the start of 2024, probably like the third week in. But yeah, I just wanted to take some time, explain where Hustle Garage is going and what we plan to do, because yeah, there's been quite a bit of change and quite a bit of new things coming into the channel, getting kind of messy. We'll talk about that while we do the headlights and fix up the headlight. I need to explain what happened to these headlights. I was driving down the freeway and someone pulled up next to me, and this was late at night. It was a bike. He dropped a gear and went for it, right? Late at night, no cars. I was chasing a bike. It was fun. It was really fun, but the road was kind of bumpy. Car was scraping with all those bumps and stuff. This is what happened. So the hexagon halos came like off. It's not like stuck on, so I need to open these back up and then like stick them on, and after we'll get both of these restored by Impulse Detailing Solutions as always. So let's have a chat. 2024, a brand new year. It's very exciting. Exciting, but also nervous because there's a lot of goals that I want to hit. I did hit a few goals last year with Hustle Garage and personal goals, but I didn't hit the 2,000 subscriber end of year goal. My fault, because September, October, November I was pushing hard for it, and in December I kind of lacked and I didn't really push out much. In saying that, we are pretty close, pushing out like shorts and all that in November, but I didn't see the amount of subscribers that were coming from shorts coming to the long form side. I would rather have an audience that watches the long form and sticks around, and that we build a community and like we can all talk and stuff like that, than a person that just comes and goes. And so that's why I kind of stopped pushing out shorts, which really slowed down the subscriber rate. But in return of that, I've received subscribers that were actually watching the videos. That was a really big thing. Even though it's a slower path like that, and obviously building organically and stuff like that is really hard, but in the long run, I think that will pay off. You will see actual fan base and your audience actually interact with you and engage with you, and that's a really nice thing, especially with people international, like different parts of the world, like people in Poland, people in Guam, in the States, Canada, Asia. You know, it's like, it's crazy to see where this has gone. Literally random parts around the world that I would have never thought my videos would get to. That's huge, and yeah, just thank you so much for watching the videos, and yeah, I really do appreciate it. Like, you have no idea, just because I know I can interact with people around the world. Yeah, it's been fun. In terms of the car builds, yes, the Z isn't going anywhere, but we do have two other cars that we are building. So those two kind of take priority over the Z at the moment, just because of the timeline that we have. The Z is pretty much done, but obviously I do still want to do a lot to this car. Priority for this year will be the Mercedes. We have to finish that by November to get ready for December. So that's the timeline that we have, is a whole year, because we're hosting an invitational show in Perth. Yeah, so that's why we need to push on with the Merc. I'd rather take the time to do a proper build on a car and make it nice and take my time with it than rush it and be half-assed. Like, that's not why we build cars. What I've been seeing in YouTube at the moment, it's been very fast and quick. Build, finish that build, finish this build, buy another one, finish that build. Like, it's very just snappy. I mean, which is really good entertainment and really good content, but at the same time, being a small channel, not really getting paid much from YouTube, it's not sustainable. And honestly, last year was very fast paced, and towards the end of the year, I was kind of over it just because it was really fast paced. It's not really how I like to do things. I like to take my time with cars and make sure everything is right. Prime example is this headlight. I could have taken more time instead of rush this, and so I wouldn't have to do this again. I would love to push out content with like all these nice parts and stuff like that. That's ultimately what I want to do, is the goal and has always been the goal. But I think with the videos and how it is now and the audience that I have now, it's very tailored to the Z. It always has been. The audience I have now has stuck around because of the Z. This is what I was pushing out a lot. Me bridging out into another platform, especially a complete different European platform, that's been very hard. Even the R34 videos, that's been very hard as well to get like an audience. And we have to push out new cars and builds just to get the channel not boring and having different cars that we work on. And pretty much the goal for this year is to branch out into different audiences, especially in the European world, cars, and like the Skyline world. Yeah, I think that would be a really good way of expanding Hustle Garage, especially with new builds, new platforms and stuff. It's a good thing to expand. Always learn new things, especially with different cars, different platforms. They all do something different, but the base is pretty much the same. The headlights are ready to go into the oven. We'll preheat the oven and let them cook so we can open it up. So one of the headlights is cooking at like 120 degrees, put it in for like 2 minutes. So on the end of last year, I was kind of feeling down about just like trying to push out all these parts and all these build videos and stuff like that, where I kind of lost interest in cars, which is wild. I didn't want to work on the cars or anything. I was like, I'm so over it. Honestly, I think the reason was because I lost the reason why I started Hustle Garage in the first place and why I love building cars in the first place. I love building cars because of the time you put in and the process of building the car just from start to finish. Like buying the car, then seeing what ideas you can do, see what parts are out there, and actually working on the car yourself and just building that connection with the car to make it sentimental and make it like mean something to you, especially with the time, blood, sweat and tears that you put into a car. That's what makes building a car so special. I really lost that touch just because I was just focused on the numbers of YouTube and what the views and like just the numbers on the videos and stuff. And yeah, I was trying to chase numbers, which does equate to success on YouTube and how your channel is doing, but you pay a price of the passion that you have with what videos you're making, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I think this year I'm going to hone in that passion again and actually enjoy making these videos and enjoy working on cars, and probably sway away from just how-to videos and install videos and kind of bring it into like a lifestyle, wouldn't say a vlog type, but a lifestyle around cars, and like me going to meets while just like showing the lifestyle of like cars and stuff. I think that's where I want to take Hustle Garage, instead of just being a small niche of just the Z or like just the Merc or just the 34 or just a car. Obviously I'll still do install videos on like all the cars and the parts that I install and stuff, but I think I want to incorporate more lifestyle videos of the lifestyle around cars. I think that would be easier and more sustainable for the channel, and also it'll be more entertaining for the broader audience instead of just niche down just for that car, if that makes sense. The headlights are open. Yeah, headlights are open. That's literally all we had to do. Was to put the hexagon halos back in place. This year I'm trying to get either like some partnerships going or some collabs going, sponsorships going, just trying to kind of elevate the brand of Hustle Garage, and ultimately being very transparent with a lot of like content creators and stuff. We would love to do this full time. Like that's the ultimate goal, is to just be making videos on YouTube. In my case, building cars, making content. That's what I'm trying to strive for with this channel, is to be able to get this to a point where I can just do this, work on cars, I don't know, have a workshop somewhere, have YouTube, be able to fund this. And yeah, it's a really hard start with small channels. People have started from where I've started, in the garage, just doing everything by themselves. Like prime example is TJ Hunt. You know, he started in the garage. Yes, it's hard. It's not about how fast you do it, it's about doing it. That's literally all it comes down to. You just doing the work and wanting it. These hexagon ones, right, they have come off. I think they're fried. Wow. Fried. Like the adhesive take off, yeah, they're full burn. Have a look at the back side of these hexagons. It's all burnt where all the adhesive was, and so I used butyl rubber for this. Probably not a good idea, to be honest, now that I think of it. I have JB Weld. I might just put it all around here and then we'll see how we go. Okay. Let that sit for a bit. Just gonna keep pressure on it. Pretty much fixed everything that needed to be fixed, which was pretty much just the hexagons. Finished up the headlights, just need to put them back in the oven and reseal them, then chuck it back onto the car. This video was kind of like an update and me just rambling about YouTube and Hustle Garage and stuff. There is a lot of things to come with Hustle Garage. We are only pretty much just starting. Big things coming. Very, very excited what the future holds with Hustle Garage and with all these cars, all these builds, and seeing how the community grows. Probably boring, but it's something I needed to get out. Going to Malaysia, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I get back and get this car fully ready for the invitational show in February. So yeah, we need to get a move on. Thank you so much for watching the video. As always, thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone that's here, everyone that has been watching the videos. We're still in testing waters with all the new builds, trying to explore all different like exposure types and audiences and trying to get the best exposure for Hustle Garage. So if you guys can please like and subscribe, that will mean a lot to us, and yeah, that will make the builds better, the content better, the everything about the channel better. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, love you guys, peace.